Good morning, guys, from Palmer, Alaska. Hope you're having a great day and welcome to the vlog. It has been way too long since we have said welcome to the vlog because we haven't been traveling too much because we're on a homestand. Journey started yesterday, made it to Palmer, had a good evening with friends, had a king crab dinner. But yeah, yesterday's departure from the house. Oh gosh, I don't know. This is full-time RVing in our expedition vehicle, version 4.0, and it's our first time getting back on the road without our beloved dogs. No furry, four-legged companion by our side, and it's tough. I don't know, everybody has their things, and that's one we're working through, but we're gonna get back on the road and do what we do best and find our smile again.
So this is how we end up, shades of blue and gray. I feel just like an empty bottle, my dreams are on delay. I just wanna climb on top of a hill and throw it all away, away.
I have to say, on the bright side, one of the benefits of version 4.0 is that packing was a lot easier this time. Living in the truck last year for those 11 months was a real challenge. We shipped everything to Montana. We really didn't know what kind of storage space we were going to have. We'd only seen pictures and had dimensions, and then we were kind of stuck with things that maybe didn't really fit. This time, everything came out of the truck. Everything got reorganized and revamped. We took out the things we really didn't need or never used. And I also think we changed our mindset. I know for myself, last year when I packed, it was like, I have to take everything I could possibly need in the next 5 years. And this time, I packed more like, okay, so maybe 6-9 months. What do I need? And in terms of clothes, like a couple weeks worth of clothes, and then we have a box full of the opposite season. So it went much smoother. There's a lot more room in the truck this time. It's much more comfortable. Things are organized better. Really like dialed in this time.
Okay, it is 10 till 10 on December 13th, and I'm calling this a winter escape out of Alaska, even though winter starts on the 21st, guys. But we are at really high latitudes up here with us in Alaska and Canada, so winter sets in early. We have a great journey ahead of us. The Alaska Highway in winter. This is not going to be the same boring drive that we've done time and time again. This is going to have an element of adventure to it. It's not treacherous by any means. It's open year-round, and folks that serve our country at the military bases, their families drive the Alaska Highway and the roads up here year-round. So it is very doable, and the weather actually is in our favor, guys. This time of year, it can very well be, I'm calling it minus 20 easily, but things are so much warmer this year or now or past years. It's changing, but it is going to be relatively warm. We're going to be looking at probably teens, single digits, and then dipping below zero. The camper is ready to go. The Fuso is a rock star. Feeling great about the truck. We had one hiccup. The green 4x4 light was staying on for us. And it started it gave us a flicker on one trip back from Anchorage, but then it stayed on solid at the house. My code reader didn't pick up any codes, and there are other methods, but that is on our must-buy list, is a legitimate code reader for this vehicle. But I was suspect that the light had something to do, even though all 4x4 functions were operational, which is crucial for this journey, had something to do with about 50 inches or 60 inches of rain falling on the rig the past few months, or maybe revenge of the Dempster Highway mud is still haunting us. But the light is out now, and we are trucking towards the Alaska Highway. Keep in mind, not all highways in Alaska are the Alaska Highway.
This is the hour, the darkest place. Dante's Inferno, the devil's maze. It's a good world, good world going bad.
It's about 3:28 and the sun just set. We're not too far out of Tok. I picked up driving just outside of Eureka, and as per usual, the minute I get into the driver's seat, the roads go to you know what. Ben says I have a real knack for that, but I have been super pleased, knock on wood, with the way the truck has been handling the icy roads. We've got the hubs locked just in case we need the four-wheel drive, and there have been times where I've slowed down to driving like 30 miles an hour, but for the most part we're cruising along, doing great. It is getting dark and we're going to keep driving. When you are this far north, if you don't drive it in the dark, you only maybe get 4 or 5 hours of driving a day. That's just not feasible. We'd really like to get out of these subarctic temperatures and weather, so we're making for long days on this journey.
Well, it's 5 p.m. in the little town of Tok, Alaska, and this is the Alaska Highway. It's not the start of the Alaska Highway, it's just where we are joining up with it. And Tok is a very convenient town. We have done a lot here over the years, between getting pizza and the salad bar at Fast Eddie's, utilizing the RV park to hose the mud off, and you can always get fuel, and this is definitely the place to get fuel because it gets more expensive in Canada. Okay, here's the fuel stop.
We are coming up on the US border on the Alaska side. About 13 degrees out. It is pitch black at 6:58. It feels like it's the middle of the night. Totally crazy.
Here it is. It's all lit up well.
It is.
Welcome to no man's land. There's a 20-mile stretch between the Canadian and US customs checkpoints. There is a definitive line, but we just call this no man's land.
And now we're coming up on the Canadian checkpoint.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. It is somewhere hovering around 0 degrees right now, but the camper is nice and warm. Utilizing heat from the engine, we were able to maintain 68 degrees back here.
Well, thanks for joining us on our first day down the Alcan. Be sure to hit that subscribe button because we're going to warmer weather. See you tomorrow. Bye.